That's now how the story ends. 3 days later, he rose again. That's love. Huh? That's love. For your spiritual sports segment on Rima Gospel Radio, I'm CJ. As the world of sports, particularly in the National Football League, is up in arms over the bounty system that the New Orleans Saints then defensive coordinator Greg Williams spearheaded, the current head coach during Williams' tenure, Sean Payton, has publicly apologized as he had some knowledge of the situation. Both Payton and General Manager Mickey Loomis released a joint statement. Quote, "These are serious violations and we understand the negative impact it has had on our game. Both of us have made it clear within our organization that this will never happen again and make that same promise to the NFL and most importantly to all of our fans." Close quote. With the league more than ever taking charge on player safety, many seem to think NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell would dole out the most stiffest penalties of his 5.5 years as commissioner. For your quick news and notes, Ryo Ishikawa no longer has to worry about trying to qualify for the Masters, as the 20-year-old from Japan received a special invitation for the second time, and Augusta National Chairman Billy Payne says Ishikawa will help increase the interest in Japan and throughout Asia. The IBF on Monday denied Gabriel Campillo's request for an immediate rematch with light heavyweight title holder Tavoris Cloud, who won a split decision to retain his belt in a controversial fight on February 18th. Stanford senior Mkedi Onwumike has earned Pac-12 Player of the Year honors, and her sister Cheney has been named Defensive Player of the Year, both Houston area natives. Freshman Anthony Davis and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist of Kentucky and Austin Rivers of Duke are among 15 finalists for the John R. Wooden Award, announced Tuesday morning. Villanova, Purdue, Alabama, and Oregon State will be the regional hosts for the 2012 2K Sports Classic benefiting the Wounded Warrior Project. The Pittsburgh Penguins captain Sid Crosby participated in his first full practice since concussion-like symptoms resurfaced in December, and there is growing optimism he'll be back before the playoffs begin next month. Mikhail Grabowski has a new 5-year contract with the Toronto Maple Leafs that will pay him $27.5 million over a 5-year period. The NHL has fined Ottawa Senators defenseman Erik Karlsson $2,500 for slashing Florida's Sean Birmingham during a game over the weekend. Infielder Carlos Guillen, a 3-time All-Star who played 14 Major League seasons, announced his retirement Tuesday. Chicago Bulls guard Richard Hamilton has a contusion and mild sprain of his right shoulder in his day-to-day. The LA Lakers win over the Miami Heat last Sunday drew the most viewers for a non-Christmas regular season NBA game on ABC, with more than 7 million people tuning in. The Tennessee Titans didn't use their franchise tag on Cortland Finnegan on Monday, and it appears they have no plans to bring back the cornerback in 2012. The Atlanta Falcons agreed to terms with starting safety Thomas DeCoud. The team announced yesterday as terms of the deal were not disclosed. However, according to sources, the deal is for 5 years with a $17.5 million base package, and DeCoud will receive $4 million in guarantees and $6.25 million in potential bonus dollars. The maximum value of the deal is $21 million. And finally, the Kansas City Chiefs released veteran linebacker DeMario Williams on Tuesday, saving the franchise about $2 million in salary cap space before the start of free agency. This sports segment was sponsored by Naturally Relax Massage, where you can relax, release, and relieve naturally in the greater Houston area. For rates and more information, please email naturallyrelax@gmail.com. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at CEEJAY, that's CEEJAY, sports@gmail.com for more information. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and YouTube at CJ Sports, and make sure you download the Rima Gospel Radio app on your Android phone so you can have Rima whenever you want. Tune in next time for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment, where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a positive, productive, blessed day, and I leave you with namaste as the divine in me salutes and honors the divine in you.